Hello, in this video we will cover how to create a simple WhatsApp bot. Before we create a bot, we need to create an outline, a journey of what the bot would look like. So here is an example of a simple WhatsApp bot for opt-in. We always ask you to send an opt-in message first, your very first message to any of your contact lists, because if you spam people with messages that they did not opt in for, chances are WhatsApp is going to block your number. So let's design this initial WhatsApp bot. So first template goes like we are, for example, foodie.com, offering food delivery to your doorstep. Would you like to receive offers? And the opt-in would be yes or no. And what will be your next action if the user chooses yes, and what will be your action if the user chooses no? And if you have further sequences, you can keep adding your options with yes, no, trees here. So you don't get lost in the process. You know exactly what your template names are and what the content is in those templates. So for example, if somebody says yes, you are then sending them the 50% discount code as promised. If somebody says no, you unsubscribe them. Now, let's build this simple bot. Click on WhatsApp template. Now, in respect of time, I have already built these templates, but I will open them and show you how to do them. So my first opt-in template is looking like this. So I've chosen a dynamic template. My contact list is foodie.com. I've named it as first opt-in, so I know that this is my first message going out. It's a marketing message. So I say, hey name, we are foodie.com and would you like to receive exclusive offers? And we ask customers to opt in, yes or no. Now, when we use a dynamic template, it is important to put an example. So I have a variable name here. So I would then create these brackets, put in Sam and submit. Since this template has already been approved, the example text has disappeared, but this is what WhatsApp would expect to approve a template. Now, after putting in the dynamic text details, I choose quick reply buttons and my options are yes and no. I click on submit, and this is what my end template will look like when it goes to the customer. Name would be replaced by the real name. Now I go back to my list. I create all my templates beforehand before I go to action management and start sequencing them. So I have said yes to opt-in. So if I've said yes, I am now creating this template to say thank you for opting in and the name of the person. Here is your 50% discount code as promised. Now, when I give them the code, I want them to go and visit my website and order the food. So at this point, under button options, I choose URL instead of buttons. This is random, but you could put your real link for the customers to check out. You are able to customize this visit URL. You can click shop now, order now, and when you create a new template, you would have the option to select the label name. Once I've created this template, I click submit. And the same thing with opt-in as no. I've created this template saying you've been unsubscribed. If you think of coming back, choose the option, and I've given the button option as I'm back. Now let's automate this sequence. My 3 templates are ready. I go to Action Management, Action Center, create WhatsApp actions. So my first automated action is opt-in yes. It chooses the number. My incoming trigger is button. So triggers could be a text message from someone, it could be a button chosen, a status message, a contact, or anything else. So we are choosing a button. When we choose a button, we need to choose the button is relating to what template, because your different templates could have different options. So first opt-in. When you select your template, it would automatically show the buttons that you created for that template. So now we have options yes and no. I select yes, and I want to notify other user, reply. I say reply back to sender. What do I want to reply with? Another template. What template do I want to use? They have chosen yes, so I'm choosing the opt-in yes template. So what happens here is on the button for the template first opt-in, if somebody selects yes, they get the template that you designed for opt-in yes. I submit here. That action has been added successfully. I create my next action now. Now I say opt-in no. So button, my template is opt-in no. And if somebody, it's first opt-in, but the button is now no. So we any button options that you provide, it is important to automate the next steps for each button. So we've automated yes, we are now automating no. So if somebody selects no, we reply back to the sender, send them a WhatsApp template and an opt-in no saying that you've been unsubscribed. I click on submit. Now you can take multiple actions on the same template. So when somebody clicks on unsubscribed, you want to add them to your DNC list, to your do not contact list automatically. You don't want to start making notes of each number. So you then create another action saying opt-in underscore no underscore DNC. Now what I do, on the same first opt-in, I select the button no, but this time I am adding them to the DNC list. I haven't created a DNC list, so it isn't, okay, let me go to DNC list. Create a list here. I say foodie opt out. Okay, now I go back to my action management. Opt-in no DNC. Button, first opt-in no. Select add to DNC list, fully opt out, submit. Now what we've done here is, if it is a no, we send them a message that you've been unsubscribed, and we also add to DNC list at the same time. So it is performing two actions. If somebody says no, it is sending them to a DNC list and also unsubscribing them at the same time. So you can allow multiple actions for one button through the Action Center. Now, suppose somebody decides to come back and order food despite opting out, and they click on the I'm back button. If somebody clicks on the I'm back button, you can then link them to the opt-in straight away and give them their 50% discount. So we are going to now automate that part. If I create a WhatsApp action again, and say opt out, I'm back. Now my incoming trigger is a button. I use the template opt-in no. Button is I'm back. Now if they've come back, I reply them to a template saying opt-in yes. So now I say thank you for opting in, and they get their 50% code. So you submit that. Now when you run your campaign, all of these messages would be automatically sent out to your customer without any human intervention. Thank you.